Hi, this is Isabelle Letzler, the place to be to develop your skills and grow your potential. So this video is actually a response to a person who posted a comment about the most profitable businesses in Switzerland. And by the way, feel free to do the same if you have a topic that you want me to cover. And as long as it's not a personal and individual question that then would require some private coaching, this is something that I will consider to cover in my videos to benefit the whole community. So the question you should ask yourself when you post your comment is that something that can help the whole community, or is that a more personal question? So without further ado, let's get started. What are some of the three growth areas in Switzerland? So the first one would be anything linked to banking and financial services, wealth management, etc. Switzerland is known for financial services for a very long time. They have a lot of leading companies in Switzerland, huge area to find employment, obviously, but also to grow a business. Of course, you've probably heard of FinTech in Switzerland. This is actually booming. A lot of startups want to settle in Switzerland and launch their cryptocurrency or offer their services. Also, trading online is growing right now. So if you're considering, maybe you have experience in that field, if you're considering a growth area in Switzerland, I would say the third one is probably the most interesting because the traditional financial services are already there and there's quite a big offer out there. But the more, I would say, innovative financial mechanisms are a growth area. And if you have experience there, again, I'm talking about FinTech and all that, there's huge areas for growth. Number two, anything linked to import-export in Switzerland. I know some people work with China. So if you want to import a product from China into Switzerland, that's one possibility, but you can also export to China. A lot of people are very fond of Swiss-made products, not just Chinese, but the Swiss label actually is very good. I mean, people want the Swiss watches and the Swiss chocolate, and anything where it says Swiss on it, people tend to buy usually because they know that it's quality. So if you have an idea of a product that you can make in Switzerland, to give you examples right now, anything linked to health and well-being, supplements, health supplements, products, beauty products, etc. with the Swiss-made label will be selling back in your country probably very easily. So that's something that you can think about, the import-export with something of high value to a community with the Swiss made. Number three would be the online commerce, the online business. There's lots of things growing also in Switzerland right now, a lot of startups and apps. Each time I learn of something that was built in Switzerland every day. But that's a huge opportunity also if you're an entrepreneur, is to work in the laptop, I would say, or e-commerce, online business, is to have an offer for the Swiss market. But the only caveat to that would be to understand the place where you want to sell. So you would need to come to Switzerland and really understand, the difference between the French speaking part, the German speaking part. People have customer behaviors as well. For example, in my business, I only target expats mainly. I speak English in my communication. So I have a very precise market. But if you're going to market to the locals, then you would probably need to market in the local language, is my advice, because the locals will only buy if it's in French, if they're in the Romandy part, and if it's in German, in the Swiss German part. Now, if you're targeting expats like me, then you can speak English, and this is just the niche that I found in Switzerland. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have some comments also about growing businesses in Switzerland, feel free to post below. I will talk to you soon.